With the Big Bang and the formation of the Infinity Stones, came into existence the Marvel Universe, an endless space where the ordinary meets the extraordinary. A universe where flying men and talking raccoons are out fighting the evil that lurks within the dark crevices of the multiverse. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been an escape for the ones bored from this universe. Superheroes that can control lightning and alter reality have become every person's favorite thing to watch, and now every fan has started searching for the best superhero. Marvel has no shortage of powerful characters, but when it comes down to the strongest superheroes, their reputations precede them. So, which superheroes have the greatest powers? Well, don't think much, because we're here to let you know who the strongest hero is in the MCU. So fans and enthusiasts, keep your popcorn ready, because it's time to count down the top 10 strongest superheroes in the MCU. The first hero making it to the list is none other than our very own soldier, Captain America.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
A seemingly ordinary person that possesses the power of the super soldier serum, enabling him to reach the peak of human physical potential, making him the strongest a human can be. Captain America, aka Steve Rogers, was originally among the weakest soldiers in the army, but soon, with the help of Dr. Abraham Erskine, he was among the most formidable on Earth, fighting the likes of Red Skull, Thanos, and the Winter Soldier. So what makes Cap this special? Is it those smoldering looks or the well-defined arms? Well, his charisma might be popular amongst the women, but the real reason for him being amongst the strongest is his insane superhuman strength that can stop spaceships and withstand forces that might crush you to pieces. And it's not just his strength or speed. Cap isn't complete without his shield, a fine piece of vibranium that will not just protect him from all projectiles and energy blasts, but is often seen flying around hitting his foes on the head. All in all, Cap is not just a hero of superhuman strength, but also a man of strong mental fortitude who is always leading at the front, no matter how bleak the situation is, as seen in his fight against Thanos. But this video isn't just about Cap, so let's see who else we have lined up. This Marvel Universe has many notable tribes and families, but one can't talk about the strongest superheroes without telling the tale of the Wakandan warrior, Black Panther. Black Panther, aka T'Challa, is the king of the Wakandans and holder of superhuman strength and speed. Wakanda forever! With claws that can pierce through any body armor and speed that can outmatch the greatest foes, Black Panther has become a fan favorite. With enhanced senses allowing him to see in the dark and super stamina, Black Panther has given his opponents a tough time, vanquishing them with no difficulty. So how did he get his powers? T'Challa got these powers from the heart-shaped herb found in Wakanda, allowing him to rise above superhuman potential. But it's not just the mythical effects of the herb that makes him one of the strongest, but also his vibranium lace suit. Yes, that piece of clothing elevates Black Panther to level 5 strength. It allows him to go invisible at command, and the vibranium absorbs nearly all kinetic energy, meaning punches and hits have no effect. With all these, I'll let you be the judge of deciding who is stronger, Captain America or Black Panther. Next in line, we have our clawed mutant, Wolverine, aka Logan.
Guys, seriously, you don't want to do this.
It's not just his claws that compete with other heroes. He's much stronger than Black Panther and Captain America, thanks to his adamantium skeleton. While Captain America and Black Panther might be able to lift 1 ton of weight, Wolverine's proven capable of handling 2 tons easily. So what does Wolverine possess that allows him to be a part of this list? With abilities ranging from enhanced physical qualities to immortality, Wolverine possesses them all. His mutant powers manifested after his father's murder, and there emerged 3 bony claws through his wrists, and since then, Wolverine has lived through World War II and the Civil War owing to his immortality. You can say that he's been a witness to every major event in history, but his powers don't end here. After being infused with the strongest metal on Earth, adamantium, his skeleton became impenetrable, withstanding all kinds of pressure. And that's not all. He has the insane power of healing and regeneration, which heals all sorts of wounds and injuries in just seconds, making him an excellent weapon. Frankly speaking, Wolverine is probably one of the most overpowered heroes on screen and in comics, and fans can't help but agree. While his strengths and abilities are there, he's a scrapper with a temper and shy with the ladies. If you like what you're seeing, do leave a like and hit the subscribe button. The next on the list is yet another X-Man. Hank McCoy was probably one of the strongest among his fellow founders of the X-Men and was named Beast. Well, because he literally was a beast with blue furry skin and bulging muscles. He could smash his way through walls and crush the skulls of those opposing him. His superhuman strength allows him to lift a massive weight of 10 tons, more than any superhero we've mentioned so far. But it's not just brawn, but brains too. He has the intellect of a super genius, and his intelligence has enabled him to find ways to increase his abilities and mutate even further. With all the brains and strength, the Beast has been categorized as a Class 10+ hero. Moving on, the 6th place in the list has been awarded to our teenage hero, SpiderMan.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome!
Now, I suppose all of you know about him, but let me tell you what you don't know. Our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man got his powers after being bitten by a radioactive spider. Now, you don't go playing with spiders. After being bitten, Peter Parker didn't just get the ability to swing from one building to another or climb walls, but he also received a phenomenal boost in his strength and reflexes. His Spidey sense lets him sense danger in the calmest of situations and avoid any attack aimed at him. This has enabled him to avoid the majority of attacks, saving most if not all. But that's not all. He can punch the soul out of a person and often pulls back his punches when fighting to protect his foes. His Spidey suit has also increased his agility, strength, and power. We're halfway through the list, and it's time for the top 5. The 5th position is occupied by none other than the famous billionaire tech genius, Iron Man, aka Tony Stark. Often found flying through the skies in his red iron suit, along with his AI companion Jarvis, he has been one of the most noteworthy heroes in Marvel. Without his suit, he is just an ordinary guy, but when he puts on that flashy red iron suit, he possesses the ability not just to pick up 100 tons of weight or fly around, but he can throw energy blasts through his hands and can fire guns normally found on tanks. And unlike most heroes, he possesses the ability to make weapons from scrap, owing to his intelligence. P.S. Be on the lookout for his Hulk Buster armor, which is capable of taking on more powerful gamma-powered foes. All this has classified Iron Man as a Class 100+ hero in the MCU. Also, he might seem egotistic, but deep down, he cares for all those around him. Coming in next, we have the surgeon-turned-hero, Dr. Strange, aka the Sorcerer Supreme.
Certainly not, I speak for myself.
He is Earth's foremost protector against magical and mystical threats. So what enabled him to assume this role? Well, he might not be like our previous picks in terms of physical prowess, but he has indomitable command over magic. And no, it's not conjuring bunnies out of a hat. He can alter reality as we see it and perform frats such as dimensional travel, astral projections, teleportation, time travel, and so much more. In fact, it was he who had everyone forget about the real identity of Spider-Man. But what's noteworthy is his battle with Thanos and finding that one possibility that allowed the Avengers to defeat him and bring back half of the universe. Time for the top 3 heroes. Buckle up your seatbelts because they're the real deal. The number 3 position is occupied by our genius but angry green giant, Hulk, aka Bruce Banner.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
This powerful gamma-powered foe has given every foe a tough time. He got these powers after the genius scientist Bruce was exposed to a gamma bomb and he absorbed all the radiation. Now, whenever he gets mad, he changes into the Hulk and smashes everything in his path. Even Iron Man couldn't face him in battle and had to call in for the Hulk Buster. The 2nd spot in the list has been secured by none other than the famous god Thor Odinson. This Norse god of thunder is formidable with his hammer and ability to control thunder.
It's too strong. Without my hammer, I can't.
Are you Thor, the god of hammers?
Thor can swing and destroy all structures and foes with the Mjolnir, and even electrocute them with lightning greater than any storm. And that's not all. In Infinity War, it was Thor who changed the tides of war and almost got Thanos' heart. While his abilities make him one of the strongest, his looks and bulging biceps probably make him the hottest. Now, who can be stronger than a god? Well, the final spot is occupied by Legion.
You think you can control things with your mind?
I did.
Legion is one of the most powerful mutants ever born, and of Omega-level ranking, thanks to his papa, Charles Xavier. His abilities go beyond any that you've ever seen, and they're limitless. Legion possesses the power of pyrokinesis, telepathy, super strength, super speed, super healing, time travel, mind control, and even reality alteration. Having so many powers are bound to make you the strongest and most formidable in the universe. While his strengths make him the most powerful, he was sadly rendered handicapped by a dissociative identity disorder after seeing his stepfather die in front of his eyes. But regardless, with all that he possesses and has shown, Legion is worthy of the top spot. As we draw this chapter to a close, we'd like to ask for your support. If you've enjoyed our exploration of the most powerful superheroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us to create more content that you love. Now, we want to hear from you. Who is your favorite superhero in the MCU? And what do you hope to see in the upcoming phases of this epic cinematic universe? Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we can't wait to continue this amazing journey with you.